didn't think I would be. When they came back and said the jury had a verdict, what I heard in the courtroom, when the two main witnesses said they never talked to me, they never offered me anything, they never gave me anything, I knew that the verdict would be not guilty. What I know. But, you know, we all have our trials in life. I don't agree with the verdict, but it's done.
Will you appeal?
Oh, we'll appeal the case, sure. Sure.
Langford, I've got a question. What impact is this decision going to have on the city's bid for the 2020 Olympics?
What impact is it going to have on City Hall?
Mayor, what do you have to say to the citizens of Birmingham? What do you say to the citizens of Birmingham?
You all gave me the opportunity of a lifetime. It has been a pleasure serving in that city. Look, I have had a long career in politics. This is the first time in my life I've ever been accused of anything. But the fact of the matter is, you know, when you came from where I came from, to have risen to the heights that God has taken me, the citizens of Birmingham have been fantastic to me. I don't think that's going to change. I'm not the first person who's ever gone on trial for something that they didn't do. It happens. But if you expect to see me crying and your head drop, pick the wrong one. I'm not it.
Mayor, have you done anything to betray the trust of the people that voted you into office in Birmingham?
Well, that's what the jury said.
But have you done anything?
Listen, let me say this to you very candidly. If I was guilty of what they said, and Bill Blunt made $7 million, you can bet your ass I would have had $3.5 million of it. Hold on a second. Let me ask you a question now. You can't accuse me of being too bright on Monday. And then he makes $7 million, and I don't have $3.5 million of it. You know, the bottom line being is that your jury has spoken. What can I say?
How do you prepare yourself, Mayor? How do you prepare yourself for the next chapter?
Let me tell you, see the lady right here? That's the only chapter that matters.
Mayor?
I know you got a question. I'm going to answer it. I'm going to answer it. Two things I want to say. I had two great attorneys. We knew going into this case that it was going to be a difficult deal with people. The world is mad right now. And you want to take it out on somebody. It was just my time at this point in my career and in my life. But at the end of the day, what people think or may not think, well, it is important. The only real important thing is what she thinks and what she knows.
And he is not guilty. Only in Alabama.
No.
No. Only in Alabama. A black man cannot yet be fair trial. That's been for eons. And when you have a whole organization like the Justice Department, they are conspiring and have been working hard to hurt my husband over the years. Yeah. So there is one redeeming factor. God is in the picture, and all those people who have done wrong, God will take care of that, and we're not going to worry about it.
You all got to understand something. This didn't happen 3 years ago. The federal government has been antagonizing us since 1981. It's been going on for years and years and years. And so, at the end of the day, listen, I think we have done remarkably well to have come this far. I'm proud of the work that we've been able to accomplish. The only thing I want to see happen in Birmingham at this point. We voted to raise people's taxes to build that dome stadium. There's no reason for that stadium not to be built. We raised $1 billion to build new schools. There's no reason for every school in Birmingham not to be built. And so I hope that the new council and the new mayor will come into office. The groundwork for success for the city has already been laid. Simply follow the blueprint. Mike, you had a question?
This passion, Mayor, that we've known from you for 30 years might have played well to a jury. You did what your attorney told you. In hindsight, or maybe in an appeal, we might see Larry Langford on a witness stand.
Well, Mike, let me say this. I'm not going to blame this on my attorney. We all talked about it. You know, I was in a courtroom where, on the last day, the FBI agent said the testimony from those people was that they had never talked to me about this. They had never given me anything. You heard that from their two key witnesses. there was no point in me getting on the stand to rehash what they've already said over and over again. But, you know, what's happened has happened. Nobody likes a crybaby. Hey, at the end of the day, I shot my best shot. The jury ruled as it did. I got two competent attorneys. We will appeal it. But, and I will say, and I'm going to give credit. I know you don't want me to, but I'm going to do it anyway. You know, the government could have said, just take him on into custody right now. But they didn't. Look, folks, tell me where a person can be sentenced to 805 years when the witnesses in the case said, we never gave him anything, he never asked for anything, he never got 805 years. That means if I live to be 80, I got to die and come back 10 more times. You will hang around and
I'll be there.
Mayor, if you had a chance to say something to Bill Blunt out of here, what would you say if you were in a room with those two gentlemen?
You know, I was asked that question earlier. I want to be very candid with you. I understand why they made the plea agreement. I don't hate Al. We were friends for 30 years. When the whole United States government is coming at you, some people just do what they feel like they have to do. What we've done is pray for Bill and pray for Al. Because let there be no misunderstanding. You know, you cannot profess religion on Monday and not practice it on Tuesday.
That's right. That's right.
For everyone who had a part in all of this, there is no vengeance. God will deal with everyone in his own time and in his own way. And I would be the biggest hypocrite on the planet. I'll be teaching Bible study Monday morning. All this trial did was just interrupt my Bible study class for 2 weeks.
I know you said you're not a...
Again, Mayor, how did you prepare yourself for this? You've seen...
You can't prepare yourself for this. Look, man, anybody who walks out here and says, well, you know, I ate a bowl of Cheerios. Come on, you can't prepare for this.
Yes, because he had a lot to say.
And I'm not going to be, out there.
And he's
I've been
guilty.
straight with you guys all throughout.
He got his speech up.
You may not